your first feature movie, Cub. Was it hard to make this dream come true?
It was surprisingly simple in Belgium, where I'm from. We have the Flemish Film Fund, and this is the first big genre film that they sponsored, so we could actually get government money for this film.
So if it's not confidential, what was the budget?
About 2 million,
2 million?
which for a debut film in Flanders is actually quite
Seems
quite
to
a
be
big
the
budget.
average budget, right?
Yeah.
And how long did the shooting last?
It was a bit of a blur, but I think around 34 days. And one extra day we could buy through crowdfunding because we had gathered some money from fans and people, and that bought us an extra shooting day, which is, of course, you always can use an extra shooting day.
How did you come up with the original idea of this film?
I think the very first idea came in my head when I was a Boy Scout myself, around 10, 12 years old. My scout leaders were always giving us comic books and music and telling us about films they'd seen, and I was too young to see these films, so in my head they were much scarier and much bigger than when I finally saw them, like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. But it fed my imagination, so that's when I started about thinking, and I thought it would be a very good idea later to set it at a scout camp.
How did you cast them, the whole team of scouts?
It was a mixture, again, of luck. I remember writing the film, and I thought, I can write this, but how am I going to find this kid? Because Belgium is such a small country, and I thought I will never find a 12-year-old who's this good. And then I had a friend, a cameraman, who showed me, by accident, he showed me a short film. And this kid appeared who looked like River Phoenix when he was younger, basically. Mm-hmm. And I thought, okay, I don't have to look anymore. I found my main guy. And then it was just a matter of doing lots of auditions. We saw 200, 300 children, and we all had them act together, improvise, and I let them loose. And it worked out. We found 10 kids that work visually together and work. They're good actors as well, I think, anyway. So yeah.
Do you think asking questions in this kind of movie is more important than answering, or the opposite?
Yes, and I know some people are frustrated by not getting all the answers, but I have them for me, so I know they're in there. And I actually like if a movie doesn't evaporate after you walk out of the screening. And I notice that people keep talking about it, and they have different interpretations of the ending, for example.
And would you have like a general message to all the fantasy fans who are present here in this festival?
Yes, let's all boycott found footage movies, and then we'll get some good horror movies back. That would be good.